CoreWeave. These guys, they used to be a Bitcoin miner. And then they figured out, you know what? We got all these data centers basically where we just mine Bitcoin and so forth. What if we started using these for other things? And what if, since everybody's talking about data centers, what if we owned a whole bunch of Nvidia chips? Well, that's good and bad. The bad news here for CoreWeave is those chips have come down from $45,000, $50,000 to maybe 25, Pete. And if you're leasing those chips from these guys, you might be leasing them a hell of a lot cheaper than they are financing them. So this IPO is just being crapped all over the place.
Yeah.
It came out at a much lower price than they expected, and it's still under pressure again today.
Yeah, it's a whole ball of crap right now, John. It really is. I mean, you want to talk about crap in the bed. This IPO, you know what it kind of reminds me of a little bit because of the excitement that was going into the IPO for this one. The excitement.
I know what you're going to say.
Facebook,
Yep.
you know, which we now call Meta. But let's be honest, when it came out as Facebook, I'll never forget, Morgan Stanley had to support the hell out of this thing just to hold it anywhere close to what the IPO was, right? I think it was like 36, 38 bucks, whatever it was. And they had to hold it up there, John. I mean, that whole first day, it was getting ugly because it got into the low 40s and immediately they started slamming this son of a gun down. Eventually, the turn and burn was really impressive too, though. Let's remember that. So let's not forget about that. But this thing is really not looking very good early on. And it's been as low as 36 bucks. It came out, you know, wherever it was, John, but it's somewhere between $36 and $42. It ain't looking too
39.
good. Yep. So
39.
There's a lot of pressure on this thing right now. And I'll tell you, it makes me wonder about Nvidia. Certainly has a lot of reasons to want to like this thing and obviously invest in this thing and a lot of interesting things going there. It's one of those things where I wonder if he's going to actually come out and go, the hell with this. This thing didn't work. We're taking it out. That's just crazy speculation. But nonetheless, I think it's something kind of interesting, John, because we haven't seen an IPO, you know, basically crap the bed like this thing in a pretty long period of time, especially with the size that they came out with, you know, dollar-wise. You know, the valuation is huge, and that valuation's going like this right now.
Well, 17.5 billion, I think, is the valuation today, Pete. And they expected it to come out on the IPO a heck of a lot higher than that.